What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. On today's episode, we are taking a deep dive into SUNLU's PLA in bone white. So one of the things I do like about SUNLU is that they come in these nice reusable spools, or refillable spools. That is nice to see on occasion, but it does build up over time if you chew through filament. So just be aware of that, but you can save some money by, utilizing them. It also comes with the nice little pull tabs there, makes things a little bit easier in order to get open, although this one I had some issues with. But, this is the slightly off-white kind of bone hue. But yeah, overall I'd say looks pretty nice, everything like that. So as you know here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament for at least 6 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put this filament dryer, and I'll see you back here shortly. Alright, so if you're new here, we always start out by printing a benchy in the generic filament settings for the filament type that we're working with in Bamboo Studio. In this case, generic PLA. So we're going to go ahead and get this sliced up, and it should take just shy of an hour. Oh, right at an hour. So we're going to get that sliced up, sent over to the printer, along with all the other test prints that we do here at Legal Automations. And yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, so here are our test prints. Basically, it's the generic benchy, which we're going to start out with. A dimensional cube would be after that, and then temp tower. And I'll go over all of them here in a sec. So, as you can see, I'm just making sure that everything's good. So, that's the generic benchy. Pretty standard, no real major issues there. Bamboo Studio does a great job with the profiles for the X1C there. With the generic settings. The dimensional cube, everything looks good. 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed in regular spiral Voss mode. Next up, we had the temperature tower, and for this one, I believe that the best temp was probably around 200, just because that one had the least amount of stringing and globbing on the spike there. So I just recommend 200 for this one, which is pretty common for PLA. Next up, we had the retraction test. The retraction test turned out very well. No real major issues as far as I can tell there. For the max volumetric speed test, this one basically helps determine how quickly you can print. This one probably around 20 millimeters per second cubed without any sort of deformations or line skipping or anything like that, which is always good to see. Next up, we had the overhang test. So the overhang test failed right at about 45 degrees for whatever strange reason. But yeah, so just be aware of that. Make sure your little plate, it's connected and everything like that. And also that sometimes you'll have, maybe enable supports a little bit earlier than you typically would. Next up, we had got those things dialed in and reprinted that benchy. Like I said, everything looks pretty good. No real major issues as far as I can tell with this one. So yeah, and everything I changed is down below. So over at Amazon at time of filming, you can pick this up for less than $18, which is a pretty good deal for a refillable spool, that kind of thing. But yeah, so my overall thoughts on the SUNLU PLA in bone white. I think it's pretty good if you need this type of hue for an off-white, or like you're working with for something that's more, bone colored. Pretty good. You might want to pick it up. Anyway, that's been SUNLU's PLA in bone white. So if you like this type of content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things, share it with your friends. It does help. I'm relatively new at this, so I'd really appreciate it as as we're giving back to the community and reviewing everything. Thanks.